Hey guys, it's Damon here. We're recording our November tutorial. We're doing a grapevine, so we are set up on the other side of the table so you guys can see where I'm gluing things at. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do is figure out how much of the grapevine I'm going to cover up. So this is an 18-inch grapevine. So if you put it on your cutting mat, starting at the end, you can see that 6-inch mark, 6-inch mark, 6-inch mark. So this is 1/3, 2/3. We're going to put this twist tie right here. And the other one right here. And we're going to make note that 1/3 of our grapevine is not going to have anything on it. Alright, so this whole section here will just be bare. And y'all know me, I get carried away when I start adding stuff, so if I don't mark it off, we just keep on going. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is take this green pick right here from Michael's, and I'm going to cut sections of it off, and we're going to start gluing it around the grapevine. And I always do things in the same direction, so from here to here, they'll all be facing that way. Whenever you cut these up, you want to cut right above where the next stem starts. So we'll cut these like this, and we're just going to place them into the grapevine around. I'm going to cut a few of them off so we'll have a good start. Now, these sticks are sturdy enough that you don't have to use a pick machine or the wooden picks. Dip them in your glue, which is way too hot. Let me turn that down. And just work it right into the grapevine. We are going to be putting multiple layers around here, so it doesn't have to be extremely overly packed. I'm going to use my pick machine just because I have it and I'm used to using it. And now the next ones we're just going to keep adding right below it and make it like a feathered look all the way around. Make sure you go all the way to the outside, all the way to the inside. You don't want any huge bald spots. You can do this with a garland. Chop up your garland. It works great. Probably be cheaper if you use the garland. Just because you can get so much more out of it. can't believe it's already November, y'all. The year's almost over. Alright, you guys can see how this is looking already. Make sure you have some good bolt cutters. And I forgot to put a pickle in this one though. But watch, it'll work just fine. Make sure you're following the curve of your wreath. You want to make sure the inside has stuff coming in and the outside is curved along. You're not trying to turn it into a box, y'all. Keep in mind that this is only layer 1, so you don't have to completely cover anything. Alright, and then as I start getting closer to the finish, I start getting a little bit more sparse, so it looks like it's thick, thins out, goes empty. Now, if you're not used to working with grapevines, it is recommended that you don't glue everything your first round. Remember, this is our stopping point, so... Probably going to add another one here, just to cover that little spot. Got one more left, we'll just go right in here with it, I believe. Alright, so let me mark on our supply list that we use that whole twig. Alright, now I'm going to use my burlap leaves to go back in and add just a few little pieces of burlap here and there, y'all. I don't think you need a pick for this. Try not to follow a definitive pattern. I know everyone likes to tell you there's a pattern, but there should not be a pattern. Whenever you stick the stick in there with the glue, kind of wiggle it around a little bit to make sure that it captures some twigs or something to stick to. On this one, I cut it low enough where this can stay. I don't know if I told y'all yet or not, but the focal point of this one is going to be 2 little red birds. So we're trying to keep everything else neutral and muted. Alright, so we use 1 whole stem of the leaves. The leaves also have a pattern to them. As they got closer to the top of the stem, the leaves got smaller. So we're going to try to play with that. So we have larger ones up towards the bottom, they get a little bit smaller towards the top, and we're going to end it with this little baby leaf. However, there was one large one at the top, so we're going to find a spot down here towards the bottom for it. Alright. I like it just like this, y'all. Alright, now I have to decide what we're going to do next. I think I'm going to add my flower next. What I can't decide is how big of a flower we're going to add. Alright, so when you go to add your flower, just grip it right through the or the hydrangea. Get a nice grip on the inside. Alright, now what we will do is go back and fill in the base of here with some other stuff. Let's get this off of here. I never wasted a good hydrangea leaves, y'all. So I liked these a lot, but I don't know if I'm going to like them in our arrangement, so we'll have to see. Now when you do this, you have to make sure you're not cutting off the branches. You just want to cut the wire. I don't know if we're going to use these, y'all. Let me cut a few just to look at it. It does kind of give it a fun look. We'll add a few more and see if we like it or not. You might want to recruit someone to cut those for you. I like them, y'all. I think we need one more coming right out of here, going this way. Alright, let me get these glued into place. So if I put a pick on there and I don't have it glued immediately, I put my finger where I pulled it out from, get it in the hot glue, get it right about where it needs to go back. Move your finger, y'all. Alright, now if you notice, I put these at an angle. This one is going same direction but outwards. This one's going same directions but towards the center. Towards the center and up to make it three-dimensional, y'all. Make sure they're not, like this when I first put it in, it was pointing down. Had to fix it. I think this would be really pretty in the red and lime green color scheme with the burlap leaves. That's just me. And Hobby Lobby actually had some green ones like these with red ornaments on them that would work. Remember, the hot glue is your friend. Use plenty of it. Alright, last one we have to glue into place. Alright. Alright, I originally wanted some smaller red flowers, but I didn't have any. We may actually stop here and restart, and I'll go look for some smaller red flowers.